Good morning. Good morning. I'm Chihiro. To begin, I have a question for you. Do you wear TABI? No? Yes. Thank you. Okay. TABI is traditional clothing. Today, I'm going to talk about TABI. I think that you will want to wear them after today. This is the outline of my presentation. First, I talk about the current situation of TABI. After that, I described a benefit of wearing TABI. Finally, I introduced Gyoda City in Saitama, which is famous for TABI, and conclusion. So let's begin with the current situation of TABI. I asked 138 students and teachers to answer questionnaire about TABI. My first question was, do you wear TABI? According to results, 55% don't wear them, but 45% do. I also asked, when do you wear TABI? Many answered that they wear them at, at Chigo-san and at festival. Some answered that they wear them at tea ceremony or ikebana lessons and at coming of age ceremony. Others answered that they wear them at school events and for work. My next question was, how often do you wear TABI? 87% answered once every 2 or 3 years or less. 10% answered once a year or more. Only 3% answered I wear them daily. So from these results, maybe you can see lack of interest in Japan about wearing TABI. So why is this? I believe that is it's because of the adoption of Western clothing. Let me explain. First of all, Japanese people have been wearing TABI since ancient times. Until Edo period, strings were used to attach them to their ankles. After that, clasps called kohaze were developed. However, after World War II, the change from kimono to Western clothing made Japanese people stop wearing TABI in their daily lives. At the same time, it became more common for people in Japanese to wear socks and stockings. As a result, production of TABI decreased. But in my view, wearing TABI has a lot of good points. First, TABI improves your way of working and correct your posture. The big toe is separated from the others, and your center of balance moves to your center of body when you are working. This is best for working, and your posture gets better. Also, TABI keeps your tone safe. When you wear TABI, it's like you are grabbing from the ground with your toes. TABI can also protect you from the cold. For these reasons, TABI socks and TABI shoes appeared. What are they like to run this? I visited Okamoto Seiko in Klasky City, Okayama, which actually makes TABI. Mr. Yoichi Okamoto, senior manager at this company, started company original TABI shoes, Lafite. The reason why he decided to make it is that he had one of his friends who was supervising a baseball club at high school during TABI during practice. He started examining and TABI and shoes. He quickly realized TABI were good for the legs. After that, he started research and development. However, he had difficult time make the product between the big toe and the others that is specific to TABI. And hundreds, thousands prototypes were made. Finally, TABI shoes, Barton X and Lafite released. In addition, he developed running shoes, Lafite Debunk. A paper on these shoes was published in White Paper on Science and Technology in 2018. I love these shoes because they allow more freedom of the toes than other shoes. When you are running in TABI shoes, a strong kicking power at the toes happens, so you can run faster. I strongly recommend these shoes for running. The manager director said, these shoes protect your feet and don't hurt. So my dream is Lafite to be worn all over the world and not only in Japan. So please keep an eye on the future of Lafite. Next, I would like to talk about Gyoda City in Saitama, which is famous for TABI. I visited Gyoda City last summer. It is about 1 hour from Tokyo. Gyoda City started manufacturing TABI in Edo period. Then TABI became popular. Its peak, 84 million pairs of TABI were made by 200 TABI companies. However, due to production decreased, this number has fallen to 3 million pairs of TABI. And there are only 8 TABI companies left in the city. I visited a TABI company called Chiyono Matsu. They started manufacturing TABI with patterns. A married couple and 2 skilled craftswomen made about 250 pairs of TABI a day. This woman making TABI entered this world after graduating from junior high school and became an expert. She now has 60 years of experience. She said, when I got a job, the manufacturing of TABI flourishing to compare now. a sound sewing machine was all neighborhood all day long. And the company was head of sports events, and it was lively. However, as companies and craftsmen who make TABI, like us, make a mostly gone. I worried about who continue to the work of making of TABI in the future. But handmade TABI were being popular to now. And next, sorry, thank you. And Gyodasti and starting include TABI into tourism. There were about 80 warehouses called Tabigura in the city. An NPO to conserve and reuse Tabigura was established, and now there was used in new ways, such as TABI Museum, Indigo Studio, a bank, and other restaurants. In this way, a town plan to conserve and use Tabigura and TABI produced in the city. In fact, they are certified as Japan Heritage Site in 2017. In addition, the novel Rikuo was based in Gyodasti. This novel was made into TV show in 2017. Gyodasti worked together with filming. More than 10,000 extra people took part in filming. Effect of tourism and selling goods connected in the TV show came to about 1 billion yen income. The city holds and TABI events and conducts PR activity all across Japan. Gyodasti is aiming to revive Gyoda TABI. In my conclusion, I would like to say I had never worn TABI until recently. But actually, after wearing some and visiting companies, I felt everyone I interviewed shared the same feeling. It was the feeling of challenge and difficulty. People in manufacturing department went through a lot of trial and error and make one product. It was true for TABI and TABI shoes. Having never their lost their way, they are used every day by people wearing their product. And now, they gain attention overseas as Japanese fashion, Jikatabi. Jikatabi. Overseas, they are known as ninja shoes. Ninja shoes. To finish, I would like to say that there are a lot of traditions that will be lost of the flow of the time and disappear in the future. But I hope not TABI. Not TABI. And in recent years, TABI have survived that by changing their form from socks to shoes. I believe that it is important experience to TABI and have next generation inherit them. TABI will continue to support it, not only the Japanese, but also feet from over the world from now on. Thank you for listening. ありがとうございました。